26 minutes past 10 on BBC Radio Manchester. I'm having IT issues. Like in every office in the world, okay, eventually an IT issue comes and gets you. So I've got no computer, so I can't find anything out. So basically I'm going to have to rely on my keen intellect and razor-sharp wit to get me through the next half an hour or so here on BBC Radio Manchester, because it is time to say good evening to our comedy duo musical act of the evening. Hello, Slap and Giggle.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Let's just for a second be sensible before we go off the rails.
Ooh.
And at least get your names. You are
James.
Hello, James, and you are
The other one.
the other one, which is
Sid.
Sid. Hello, James and Sid. Wonderful.
You having IT issues?
I am having IT. I can't find out, so I've got to ask
IT
questions.
off.
Flyer.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go. That's some IT for you.
I've got a flyer here.
If anyone listening in, it's a beautiful flyer.
It is. It's very well printed.
Yeah.
It is
And
very
it
well
has all the
printed.
details of the show in it.
It does. £5, 7 p.m, Sunday, the 14th of July.
Who needs a flyer when they've got a beautiful voice like you?
Well, beautiful is not what it's been called previously, but thank you very much indeed. 14th of July, 7 o'clock. Where?
The Frog and Bucket.
The Frog and Bucket.
In
Wonderful.
Manchester.
There you go. So we've done that at the beginning. We'll do it again at the end so people know what's going on.
So people know when to switch back on.
Yeah.
It's almost like being on a real radio programme.
We are on a real radio programme.
Just
real
with IT
radio
issues.
yeah, with IT issues. It's all right. That'll get sorted. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have people for that kind of thing.
It's
Robots.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about you. What do you do?
Well, we're comedians.
Yes.
So you make people laugh. That's a great calling.
Yeah.
It's certainly a goal that we've had for some time now.
It is, yeah. It's nice. Well, we do music as well, which is always good fun.
No, it's been a goal that we've had for some time
to do
music,
make
as
people
well.
laugh and do music. Yeah.
So have you ever achieved either of those goals?
No, but tonight's the night, Liam.
You're thinking you're going to get there this evening?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to go. We're going to talk a little bit about your act. We're going to talk a little bit about where you're going to be. You're going to play us a song, and you're going to take part in the infamous BBC Radio Manchester jingle game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, how it's changed since the days of Matty White.
Yeah, Matt White is back in the office though, and
Is he?
he warned,
Making the teas.
he warned me that you two were going to be here.
Well, I've not seen him.
No, he did a runner. He was here about
Really?
5 minutes before you
When did
arrived.
his tag go off?
He's been hiding behind the kitchen for a while until you've come in the studio. I've just seen him escape into the lift.
Wow.
I'll explain how the jingle game works, how it came about. Basically, one day, one of my music reviewers, when we were doing the music review, came in and played this.
Liam Bradford is 10 feet tall. Liam Bradford will take your call. But Liam Bradford can be defiant, so please don't anger the Bradford Giant.
Which is quite amusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So therefore, it went on, and every musical act that I got in, I asked them to do a jingle for me, including the likes of the Reveres, who are a great Manchester band. The Beautiful South actually came in and did me a jingle that went something like this.
Liam Bradford, he's a lad for late night music, travelling news.
He's the man for chatting much more.
Manchester's radio view.
There's actually The Beautiful South.
It's a very egocentric.
It is. It's fantastic, and basically, when I get somebody else in that's going to play me a jingle, I get to play all of them again.
So
which is
basically,
just
during your
marvellous.
show, 90% of it is just you playing tracks with
And-
people saying how great you are.
Yeah.
And how you're an infallible giant.
Yeah, this is
Cannot
very
be
true.
harmed
Yeah.
by mortal weapons.
Again, there is one that says that I'm naked, which isn't true. It's just not true.
Well, I can only see the top half of you, Liam, so...
Trust me,
Yes.
I can stand up if you'd like.
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, good. Right, let's not talk about me though, because
low
we're here to
ceilings.
talk about you. How long have you been aiming to play music and make people laugh?
4.5,
4.5
5
years, yeah.
Yeah, long time.
Enjoyable 4.5, 5 years
Not for the audience.
for you.
We enjoy it. We love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great fun.
So, why don't I tell you what? Why don't we get an example of what you do?
Okay.
and then that might sort of give us an idea of where to go next.
You'd think.
Yeah, we'd hope, yeah, absolutely. Take it away. What are you going to do for us?
We're going to do a song which I've written about a disability of mine, so hopefully you might find it a little bit fun. It's called The Colourblind Greens.
Blues. Is it colourblind blues?
So the Colourblind Blues. 2, 3, 4.
He's unemployable.
No one even reads my CV.
Can't get a job.
They say I got a disability.
They say he's blind.
Yeah, but I still can see. It's just the finer points of the spectrum that are eluding me.
I got the blues, but not the red, pink, scarlet or rouge.
Oh yeah, my side ain't quite right.
He's got issues with his views.
I got the blues, the colour blind blues. Can't be an electrician, as the wires are colour coded.
Can't be a lollipop lady, cause the kids would get run over.
I get home to find my best friend and my wife in my bed.
He might have got a little bit angry,
but I didn't see red. I got the blues.
Your wife's a prostitute.
My woman's sleeping around cause she don't respect me, cause I'm unemployed.
Can't see the colour of money.
I got the blues, the colour blind blues.
Can't even get a job
with the BNP.
Can't tell which people
are of different ethnicity.
Can't differentiate
between skin tones, you see.
David Dickinson and Dale Winton
look normal to me. I got the blues.
You tell a white lie, he assumes it's the truth.
I got fired from my job as a football referee.
Kept letting fouling players off too lightly.
I got the blues, the colour blind blues.
You think you got it bad, you're not the only one to suffer. You may be colourblind, but I've got asthma. I can't breathe if I turn purple. He can't see if I have an asthma attack right now. Who's gonna save me? Oh God. Sid. 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 Oh God.
I got the blues. In bomb disposal, I cut the wrong fuse. You're saying being colourblind, it could be worse if my wife's cheating on me and I can't afford a divorce. I've got the blues, the colour blind blues. I got those spectral sensitivities of the cones in my retina, only allowing me to see a very narrow wavelength of the visual colour spectrum blues. Which I think is a perfect example of what you do. That's very entertaining, chaps. Really, you look really miserable.
No, I was smiling throughout. The bit that got me the most was when you almost forgot, James, to get your harmonica out of the case.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time that's happened on stage.
I can tell that it's something you're quite adept at realising quite late and managing to get hold of it in time.
Well, thank you very much.
That's what she said.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you're here because you're playing the Manchester Fringe Festival.
Yeah, the Greater Manchester Fringe Festival. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It is brilliant. We're going to hear more from Debbie Manley, who's outside. We'll get her in a minute. We'll have a chat with her. Yeah, she's brilliant, Debbie. I think she's had a marriage proposal whilst running here.
Yes, she did.
It was a marriage breakdown.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I heard proposal.
Fell apart.
The tweet definitely said proposal. Yeah. Okay, so where are you going to be?
The Frog and Bucket.
Which is where?
In Manchester.
Whereabouts?
Northern Quarter.
Yes.
On Oldham Road or Street.
Is. Yeah. It's on the corner of Oldham Road and the other road. Which is right at the top.
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely. And great venue to go and watch comedy.
Yeah.
Have you played there before?
Yes, we have a few times.
Yeah.
The other guys who are on with us as well are absolutely fantastic as well. So if you like sketch comedy but don't like us, there might be something there for you.
It's produced by Thunder Road Theatre Company, and the other acts on with us, as being Slap and Giggle, are
Frimston and Rowett,
and We Are Goose.
You've done this quite. You've obviously practiced because you've taken a line each here. So you've worked together for a long time, haven't you?
That's how we write.
James is just reaching for his sheet there, telling you who's on the bill. Yeah. His bag. You never know.
You got there well in time though. And after you've done Manchester, the Fringe Festival, where are you heading next?
We've got very next gig afterwards would still be in Manchester, but we're doing all over the place. We're going down to London.
We're doing the Preston Tringe as well.
Ultimately, we're heading towards Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August, though.
Which is very exciting. So, what's happening up there? How does it work? I've never been. Explain it to me.
Edinburgh Fringe Festival is the biggest festival in the world.
Yeah, if you like collecting flyers from complete strangers, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
There's a place called the Royal Mile, which is essentially just full of people giving you flyers
and telling you of places that you could potentially go and see funny things.
and not
Potentially.
so funny things.
Yes.
It's got
Weird
theatre.
essay,
Yeah, it's got theatre. It's got music. It's got comedy. It's got cabaret. It's got some really weird stuff. Last year we saw a man playing a musical saw.
Yes, we did.
You know, saws that cut things in half.
Yeah.
He played one of those with a violin bow.
Was it?
It was
did it work?
amazing.
Did
It
it
sounded like he was singing. It was incredible.
It was.
Was it one of those situations that you see something happening and you're like, "That surely that's not actually happening"?
And then we became best friends with him because it was amazing. It was so good.
He was sleeping rough too at the time.
Yeah, so we slept in the same hovel.
I can well
You have
imagine.
to keep close to body heat.
Okay, more from you two very, very shortly, but we'll take a musical interlude of the non-comedic variety.
You hope.
This shouldn't be funny at all. This is Dusty Springfield on BBC Radio Manchester. Dusty Springfield on BBC Radio Manchester. Right, okay, it's that time of the programme where I get to send our guests away to do their jingle. Are you willing to accept the challenge, first and foremost?
Of course we will. Basically, it's just got to be saying that A, you're a giant, and B, that we love you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you can mention Radio Manchester at some stage...
Do you want us to say anything nice about you?
that would be preferable.
If you want to write it
although
down,
it's
then
not,
just to
it's
include.
not
You are
necess-
nicer than Matty White ever was to us, your predecessor.
Really?
May he rest in peace.
He's still alive. He's not
You keep
dead.
him alive.
Yeah.
Some people may think they'll never find the body.
Occasionally, I need advice, so I just wheel him out of the cupboard
Occasionally
and
needs
go.
some fresh blood.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Right, okay. So you're going to write a jingle for me.
Yes,
I'm
please.
going to give you 10 minutes to go and do that.
Oh God! All right.
Go. Right, okay, let's get them out of there. Right, they're going. They're piling out of the door as we speak. Meanwhile, let's find out what Sam Walker's up to this weekend. Cyndi Lauper on BBC Radio Manchester. That's time after time. Right, okay. We are playing the Jingle Game on BBC Radio Manchester this week with Slap and Giggle, otherwise known as Sid Wick and James Bennis.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Do you have a jingle for the jingle game?
No, actually, I don't have a jingle for the Jingle Game.
It's just a thought that occurred to me then.
The last time you ever do this, get someone to do a jingle for the jingle game. That way they never get to play it again.
Do you know what I should actually do is just get somebody to do me next time. Next time I get a musical artist in, could you do me a jingle for the Jingle
Sting.
Game?
Sting will do it.
Yes,
He was out there a minute ago.
I'll just phone Sting.
He was having a Pop-Tart.
Honestly, he's under my phone, but I don't put him in
He's
his
under
Sting.
your phone?
Yeah, he's in my phone. He's in my contacts, but I can't put him in his Sting in case I ever lose my phone. So he's in under a secret code name.
Well, I
The
think it's
wife.
a police
No,
operation.
police. Yeah.
Good genius.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Right, Jingle Game. Before we get carried away, shall we?
Okay.
You said how many have you done?
Well, you gave us quite a long time, so you've actually come up with 3.
Okay, you're going to do all 3 for us then?
Yeah,
you take your pick of your favourite if you like.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you play one, just pause for a second and then go for the second one, then
We
pause.
can
and then...
discuss between them if you like.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, so go for the first one.
Okay. This show used to be hosted by Matty White, but Liam stepped in and took over his nights. Liam Bradford.
Friday night, since Matty White strangely vanished, they didn't have enough evidence to make an arrest. Liam Bradford. Friday nights, BBC Radio Manchester. Not guilty.
Is that right?
That's a little bit sinister. It's a little bit sinister. And I promise I haven't done
that's a
anything
shame.
to Matt White. Nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing. I didn't
Not
do anything.
guilty.
Not guilty.
Innocent till proven
Yeah.
No,
There you are.
and
That-
no,
that could
you're
be your
right.
theme
There was
tune, not
no evidence at all. No
Okay.
evidence. Like that one. Right.
Well, James wrote this next one.
Done a bit
Okay.
of research.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Okay.
Did you do research on
Yeah,
on
okay,
what in particular?
Yeah, no, here we go.
Just research. Okay, good. Off you go.
Okay.
Historically a part of the West Riding of Yorkshire, Bradford rose to prominence during the 19th century as an international centre of textile manufacture, particularly wool. It was the boomtown of the Industrial Revolution and amongst the earliest industrialised settlements, rapidly becoming the wool capital of the world. And that is the city of Bradford.
Not to be confused with the presenter Liam Bradford on BBC Radio Manchester.
Not guilty.
Am I going to get a not guilty at the end of all of these?
only if you pass the trial.
Okay, fair enough. I really enjoyed that one. That was
Really?
that was my favourite
than
of
the
the
first
two.
one?
Yeah, well, only because the first one may have suggested that I'd done something horrific to Matt White, which
This
I
one
haven't.
just implied that you were the wool capital of the world.
Well, which I don't mind. Outrageous statements like that I can deal with.
That's how you got this job.
Absolutely. By making outrageous statements, you're probably not wrong. Okay.
That's outrageous.
Number 3.
Yes, okay.
This is quite a nice one, actually.
Okay.
Hey there, folks, take off your clothes. It's the erotic Liam Bradford show. Classically handsome in a non-threatening way.
I would.
Me too, and I'm not even gay.
Is that some sort of Greek god?
No! It's BBC Radio Manchester, it's Liam Bradford. Not guilty!
I'm going to be able to use all of that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Another
I'm going to be able to
outrageous
play it
statement.
again and again
Yeah,
and again
that's-
without offending anybody at all.
That one works in all sorts of circumstances. For any of the other crimes you might be implicated in.
No, I have never been implicated in any crime.
Yes, got away with it scot-free. You're like an entire season of Midsummer Murders.
Matt White emailed me and said, "Could you do me a massive favour?"
He emailed
said,
you, but no one's seen him.
No, he emailed me and said, "Could you do me a massive favour? I've got these 2 down and outs that desperately need some airtime. Can you help them out?" And I said, "Yeah, who is it?" And he said, "You two."
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the nicest thing he's ever said about me.
I'm just saying that the fact that you're here is because of Matt White.
We used to have a yearly tradition where we came on his show on my birthday, and he not once bought me a birthday present.
not once.
When's your birthday?
It was a few days ago.
Oh, well, if I'd have known, I'd have bought you a birthday present.
We did tell you.
No, nobody
I
informed me.
assumed Matty White would have told you, but
Yeah.
clearly he's
Liam.
not able to talk right now.
Oh, yeah, I
you
see
could
what
make
you've
it up
done
to
there.
James by singing happy birthday to him right now.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
hang
definitely.
on. Right, okay, we can do this.
What a beautiful voice you have. Another outrageous statement.
Sound just like Stevie Wonder, don't I?
You do.
you look like him.
No, that's not true. I don't.
Sorry.
Leave that joke
It's
alone.
these sunglasses
Leave
I'm
that
wearing.
joke alone.
sunglasses I'm
let's
wearing.
not go there before we
see a
offend
thing.
anybody else. Gentlemen, again, when is your show? When are you on at the Manchester Fringe Festival?
Sunday.
This Sunday.
Sunday, the 14th of
Doors
July.
open at 7.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
At
PM.
Frog and Bucket.
The Frog and Bucket. Yeah, it's a
Manchester.
triple bill. Follow us at Slap and Giggle for more details. That's on Twitter.
Wonderful.
Not just
£5 to get in if you want to go and enjoy the comedy singings.
or free if you use the code word.
What's the code word? Oh, right, okay. I'll tweet that later. Thanks very much. Good stuff. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Liam. I wish I could return the
Lovely
compliment.
Oh, that's
I
harsh.
really enjoyed it. You're much better looking than Matty White.
Thanks very much.
Wherever he may be.
The BBC Radio Manchester £1 million